Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I was able to achieve this look in 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, so as someone who works in a media firm, I work with Afra TV as a makeup artist. So we usually have lesser time to get the makeup done on our presenters and make sure that they still look very good with that limited time we have. So yeah, so I was able to adjust with time how to use minimal product and lesser time to achieve a flawless look. And I'll be showing you the products I use as I go on. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I do is to go in with my wipes. I'm using Angel Baby wipes and I'll be using this micellar water Dr. Rachel. So I'll be placing some of the micellar water on the wipes and I'm just going to use that to wipe my face. So like I said, using the wipe alone is not enough. Most times it is very good to always use micellar water. You can use any brand at all to just wipe your face. This removes every dirt totally from your face. And then I'm going in with this classic moisturizer. This moisturizer is perfect for an oily skin because it is a mattifying moisturizer. So once I apply this all over my face, I'm also focusing on my under eye because I don't want my product to crease. So I'm just going to press this product into my skin using my hands, and then I go in with my Flawless Ivy face primer. So I'm going to apply this face primer on my T-zones, just my T-zones, and then the next thing after this process is to apply my foundation. So remember, we are trying to achieve a quick look in 10 to 15 minutes. And the foundation I'm using is Adventure Foundation in shade 50. Just this very little quantity is what I'm applying. And I'm just going to be starting from the middle of my face and spread to every other part of my face. From the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. So the next I'll be going in with my Adventure Concealer Karachi. This is Karachi I'm using. So I'll be using very little quantity to brighten my under eyes. And after I'm done with this process, the next thing I'll do is to set my face with my powder palette, my shade from my powder palette. So at this point, I'm now setting my face with a powder, my shade from my powder palette. And once I'm done with this, I use my setting powder to now set my whole face. So I'm not really baking because remember, we don't have time for that. We're just trying to achieve this look in 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm just applying my baking powder. That's my setting powder, and that setting powder is from Sacha Buttercup. So, and this process, at this point, I am actually applying my powder on my whole face. After using my setting powder, I'm just using my own shade, my powder shade to powder my whole face. And after that, I'm going to be drawing my brows. So this is actually a process you can skip if your brows are fuller and well shaped. But because I am the kind of person that has a very slim brows somehow, and I barely curve my brows, so I just need to line my brows and conceal it so that the makeup comes out well. But sometimes I skip this process when I'm doing makeup on my presenters, especially for those with well-defined and properly shaped brows. So after this process, after concealing, I go in with my highlights. I blend out the concealer and then I apply some of those concealer on my eyelids for my eyeshadow to form as my eyeshadow base. And I use a particular shade because I'm wearing something that has pink, so my eyeshadow in this video is going to be pink just to match with my dress. Yes, so once I'm done with that, you can actually use any eyeshadow shade that you want, something that suits your style, your dress. And once we're almost done with this look, so just the eyeshadow and the eyeliner and then the lipstick, and we're good to go. So at this point, before I went in with my pink eyeshadow, I used a powder shade for my powder palette to form my transition on my crease, and then I'm going in with this light pink shade from my eyeshadow palette as my eyeshadow. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The best we ever had, and we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shot from the top. So once I'm done lining my eyes, the next thing I do is to powder my whole face using my powder from my powder palette. So remember, this is a routine you do within 10 to 15 minutes. And also, I like to state that the face has every tendency to produce oil. So because we did not bake at all, we didn't go through the normal process of baking. So this makeup has every tendency to become oily later. So this is not a look that you wear when you know you're going to be staying out longer. So after applying powder around all over my face, the next thing I do is to go in with this lip stain. So I do not remember having this lip stain at all. So this is one of those products that you just discover them in your makeup box and you don't know how. So they're like the OGs, like the ancient makeup items you've always had. So this is it. So I'm just using that lipstick to like line my lips. So the next thing, I go in with this pink stain from my lipstick palette, and then I'm just going to be applying that on my lip. So because the lip stain from my lip palette is always very oily, I always love to set it with powder. I use a lighter shade to set my lipstick once I'm done doing my lip before going in with my lip gloss. So at this point, I'll just be applying my powder blush and my powder contour just to add color and to define my face properly. And once I'm done with this look, I apply my setting spray and then I'm good to go. So I remember I'm actually going out. I just need to like wear my wig because my hair does not look good. I don't know it. I just need to redo the hair again. So I'll wear my wig and then you get to see the final look. So please do not forget to like, share and comment if you enjoyed this video. And if you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you get to see every beauty tutorial I drop. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Never stop.